Welcome to my another new video. So in this video, I will explain you about a particular Django project that I have made using database. So previously, I have uploaded many Django videos where you have seen the database is not included, and we have also not create. I have not created apps inside the Django project. But here in this project, you will see I have created a particular app. In further videos, also I will create multiple apps, but in this video, I have created a particular app and I have used database also, which is by default provided, that is DB SQLite I have used. In the further, like after that, in the further videos, I will show you how we can integrate PostgreSQL in Django project, in a Django project. Okay, so let's start. I will explain you. So basically I have made a job portal. Okay, so where you will see a navbar I have used, and this is the home page, so that's why job portal is written. Okay, if you go for registered job, okay, I have not like invested too much time in the designing part, so you can design. I have designed using HTML, CSS. I have not used JavaScript or Ajax. Later in Django project also I will use Ajax. So there you will see how JavaScript comes into play. Okay, so here you can register job. I have registered few jobs. Okay, and their vacancies is there, work mode is there, and actions is also there. The admin can edit also, and admin can delete also. Later I will create another part, that is user, so who can apply for jobs that are posted. Okay, I have created only the admin section. Okay, now here you can see you can add job. Okay, these are the form, these are the drop downs form that you will implement by using select and option tag. And there is a work mode also. Work mode, this work mode part, I have not sended any data from the views.py. You will see I have done this work mode drop down from the database only, models.py only. Okay, I have created a new file, that is forms.py, where I have used model form. Okay, I will show you everything. Okay, don't need to worry about that. And I have started my server, that's why you're seeing this. Okay, in the browser. Okay, if you go for submit, then it will another job will be added. I will show you by adding another job also. And if you go for registered job, again this will be, this job list will be shown. Okay, and here also hyperlink is there, job portal, you will redirect to the home page. Okay, now go to the, now we will go to the coding part. Okay, so you have seen in by default when we create an project, so by default it is provide means job portal, which is the file name. With the file name we have created the project, that folder also inside, like inside that project, this same folder with the same name is created, that I have seen in the previous video only, and DB SQLite by default provided. Okay, and templates also I have used. Okay, in the previous video, but the new thing is I've created another app. Okay, for creating, for registering the job, that is job, register job. Okay, you will not see in my previous video this file. Okay, I have created it. The command for um, implementing, for creating app in a Django project, that is python manage.py start app, then your app name. Okay, so this manage.py is the controller file that basically helps to run multiple commands in a Django project. Suppose creating an app, then you will see I have, though I have used database here, you will see in a DB SQLite. Okay, DB SQLite, you by default you cannot get this view. You have to install a particular extension. I know I have forgot. I will tell you in the description box. Okay, so we have to do whatever change we will do, or whatever at the first time we will create any database data or insert any database like data into the database table, we have to do make migrations, and we have to do migrate. That also I will show you. Okay, how we will do. Okay, later on. First of all, I have to explain this. Okay, first of all, we go to the job portal. Okay, so which is our main folder. Okay, not app. Okay, here we have seen this is the default files, and we have we have not created views.py here. Okay, we have not created because views.py is created inside the app. Okay, we have used urls. Okay, in the settings.py we have we have registered app. How we have registered app, you will see this is the uh, folder name. Okay, folder, yes, the app name. Along with the app there is a file inside this job register, that is app, and you will see this is the inside app file, this is the class. Okay, and here you will see the template part also I have, okay, created. Okay, I have connected to the template part. Okay, now in the urls part you will see I have used include. Okay, only the home part I have imported from job register. Okay, home part, and the later part we have like whatever pages are there, this is the url route register. I have all connected the main urls.py with the apps urls.py with the help of include. Okay, just research about this what include does. Okay, include is basically used to connect from your main project urls.py to app urls.py. Okay, and now we will go to the, when in case of include, it will go to the job register urls, and from there we will see that how many multiple we can add job, we can edit job, that whole part is inside the this app only. Okay, if you go to this urls.py and see, yes, from the include you will see if any urls come, then the register list will be shown, and then if you go for add, okay, then add job page will be shown, edit and delete. Okay, I have explained you, okay, how urls is working according to corresponding to a particular url. There are function based view present inside the views.py. Okay, this is the views.py. Okay, here in this app views.py is already provided. You have to create urls.py explicitly. Okay, so now here this is the main business logic for home, for register list. Okay, it is there, for add job it is there, and for edit job it is there. All the business logic is here. Whatever we have I have on provide explained you in my previous video. All like the views.py is same, it contains the contains the business logic or the actual backend logic only, but though I have created inside the main folder, but here in this file we have sorry, in this project I have created inside the app. Okay, so later you will see I will create multiple apps inside a particular Django project. Now the main thing is I want to show you how database is connected. Basically you will see a by default folder is there, that is models.py, that is basically used for defining the schemas or structure of the database. Okay, by using Python classes. Okay, so here you will see, if I expand this you will see this, each Python class is represent as a table in a database, and all the class attributes represents each column in that table. Okay, and this we have created, and this is the work mode choices. You will see the user can choose from here only. If you go for edit job, work mode choices, user can choose remote, hybrid or on-site, whichever the user like the admin want to post, in which if the employee could work with whatever option the admin could give for work from home or from on-site, that will be provided. Okay, so this part I've created from models.py only. Okay, so you will see in views.py for the vacancy I have provided. Okay, you will see for the vacancy I have created context, this vacancy range, and from 1 to 11 I am providing. Okay, I'm sending the context, and you will see in the template part in the add job I have used option tag, select an option tag of the form to create the drop down, but the work mode I have not created inside the views.py. The work mode I have not created inside the views.py. It is basically from the models.py only. Okay, where models.py, it is basically from the models.py only. I have created another separate file, that is forms.py. Okay, here you will see I have used job form. Okay, so job form, what it does basically, it creates basically used to create the uh, drop down. Okay, HTML drop down without using the views.py, sending the data from the views.py only. Okay, inside this is a meta class. Okay, there is a special Django inner class, and this model equals to job. It generates the form using the job model only. Okay, model only, and fields all means it includes all the from the job model in the form, means from the job table. So what I have told is every class in models.py, okay, each class in models.py represents a table in a database. Okay, so from all the records it will fetch fields will fetch all the records from job table. Okay, and then it will generate the drop down. Okay, without using without using files only, sorry, without using views.py only. But inside views.py we have to create an object, okay, of job form, and we have to send this object to the HTML template add job. If you go to the add job, you will see I have not done anything. I have created for the vacancy, I have created the used option and select tag, but in case of job form, sorry, work mode, I have not done anything. I am just using that object dot work mode, and all the thing is done by using forms.py. Okay, so this is basically, we cannot edit or design in add job template, so that's why I have designed it here only. Okay, so now if you does any change inside the models.py or the first time, so we have to do migrations. Okay, so how we will do migrations? So first of all we need to go for, if I stop the server, suppose, okay, and see this. Okay, first of all we need to type python manage by make migrations. This command you need to fire. Okay, make migrations, you need to fire this. Then you will see it will create 0001 underscore init initial.py, okay, inside migration folder, which is by default provided. It contains the migration files, okay, used for modifying the database. Okay, you will see this file will be generated at the first time only. Okay, make migrations mean it does not directly modifies the database. Okay, it just holds the instructions, mean it just holds the instructions of like what need to modify in a database. It not modified the database. After that, when we go for migrate, python manage.py migrate, then it will modify the changes in the database also. Okay, I am not firing these commands because I have already fired, that's why it is up to date in my project. Okay, that's why I have not fired. Okay, so in this way you need to integrate database. So by default I have used only db SQLite only. So after, like, in the further videos I also teach you how to integrate PostgreSQL, because it is one of the most important relational database, DBMS. Okay, relational uh, SQLite relational database. Okay, that is like very in demand in market. Okay, so all the work is done by using PostgreSQL only. Okay, so here this is the table. Okay, and this name is created folder name, and then job means the table name. Okay, so means the class name. You will see this is the job table, and you will see this ID will be automatically provided. We have not created any ID attribute. Okay, it is automatically provided. Company I have provided, role I have attribute I have provided, vacancy, which is drop down. Okay, I have provided, though I'm not if I visit, like, I have stopped the server, so that's why it will not work. Okay, and now is active. Okay, I have provided is active, that will return a boolean value. Okay, now I have done if the boolean value, if like like nowadays data is very important, so if you go for delete, then the boolean value will be false. Okay, so from the browser it is deleted, but it is stored in the database. Okay, so no data is deleted. Okay, it is just invisible from the browser. Okay, that I have implemented, and this is the work mode, on-site or off-site, remote, whatever. Okay, now I have in views.py, if I go to expand the delete, you will see is active. I am doing false when anyone clicks or the EU admin will clicks delete. Okay, now now what I'm going to tell is that, so now we cannot write the raw SQL query directly to this views.py. Okay, now in from this database, how we will fetch the how we will fetch the record, or how we will insert a record? We need to use SQL, but we cannot use SQL raw SQL directly. Okay, here, so for this we use like Python, sorry, Django has the built-in feature called ORM. ORM stands for object relational mapping. What it does, it helps us to interact with the database by using Python classes and objects instead of writing the raw SQL manually. Okay, so what we will do, if you see, suppose register list, I need to fetch all the records, select star from job. Okay, so how we will write this? See, job objects dot filter, like the means we are using where clause. Okay, so where boolean value is like is active is true, we will fetch only those records. So how we will write? So okay, job dot objects dot filter is active equals to true. So you go and research about that, based on the raw SQL queries, you see the related ORM queries also, which is very important for the Django project. Okay, or else you cannot interact with the database. So ORM is very much important. Okay, so because we cannot write the raw SQL query directly into the views.py or use in this project. Okay, so for add job, you will see I am writing suppose this part, jobs.objects.create. Okay, now we are providing the parameters. Okay, means this, like for inserting data we use this. Okay, now for edit data, what we will do, we will just do this kind of thing. Okay, like we are, for fetching a particular record we use get. Okay, with the help of where id equals to id, whatever id the admin will click edit, then that id will be passed. Okay, for suppose for id1, so objects dot job dot objects dot get id1, that record will be stored inside the edit job. Then inside edit job dot company role vacancy, these are the attributes name, we will get like the company role vacancy new data, and then we will redirect to the register list. Okay, we will update the database. Okay, it's a database table, the particular record in the database table we will modify it. Okay, so in this way we use, or like we use to interact, we interact with the database. Okay, so that's all. So today I have explained you, I have shown you a Django project of a job portal where I have created a new app. Okay, where I've created a new app, okay, inside a particular Django project, and where I have used database by default, which is provided DB SQLite. Okay, how we have used, I have used shown you models.py, I use shown you forms.py. Okay, so see my video repeated times if you forget anything. Okay, and if you doesn't understand anything. Okay, I have explained you. Okay, so I have used database, I have used created app. In the further videos I will create multiple apps for a particular Django project. Okay, so that's all in, so wait for my next video. Okay, it will be very interesting.